Okay, good evening, beautiful people watching and listening in. Another live stream for you guys, for your entertainment. This time I'm joined by my brother, Rants N Bants, man. What's going on, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Always good, bro. Always good, man.
Good, man. How's this lockdown been treating you, man?
Fine, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's normal life for me, bro. Like I'm not the sociable brother. That's Expressions, you know them ones. I'm the one that just likes to chill. I like to chill indoors and just kind of just do my thing, bro. I just been working, fam. You know, like that. I just been working. So for me, it's been pretty much the same. I'm looking forward for lockdown to being lifted so we can play football. That's all I care about.
No, I fully hear that. And I see you've been working, man. The live streams keep popping up on my feeds all the time as well, man. You've definitely been putting in the work, man. I've seen some of the live streams you've been doing with KG and stuff like that, man. Shout out to my boy. So, yeah, and you've definitely been putting in the work. But, yeah, man, we're here to talk about football. Obviously, today we've had the news, obviously, well, a couple of days we had the news that obviously we're going to get back to grassroots football from the 2nd December. And then obviously today, the whole tier systems and all the rest of it. I mean, what do you make of that so far? Like the whole tier system stuff?
To be honest, yeah, I don't really understand it too much in the sense that I've read about it and it doesn't make a lot of sense, innit? However, I'm just glad that football's back and the gym's open. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like it's one of them ones where I'm not in control of it, so I'm not here to moan about it, bro. Like I got what I wanted, innit? Like I got the gyms open and football's back. So the rest of it, I don't care. I don't plan on being too social anyway. You know, like that. So
that's what you're worried about, yeah? Gym.
All I care about, bro. I need gym to keep me sane, and I need my football, yeah, because man needs to enjoy watching my team play. That's all I care about, bro. Everything else, bro, I literally I'm not bothered.
Nah, I fully hear that, man. But yeah, I mean, like, let's talk about the football. So
yeah,
obviously met at the Replay Me League, man. You've got a new team. Talk to me about that. The reasons why you decided to kind of dip into grassroots football, and talk to me about the team as well.
Bro, I love football, innit? And the thing is, like a lot of people are football fans, but they don't love football. You know them ones, like they're maybe a fan of a football team, but they don't love football. They only watch their team. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just for me, I get to coach a team. I get to pick a team. The team get to play exactly how I want them to play because I can pick players to play the style of football I enjoy playing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I enjoy watching my team. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy scouting players, picking up players, bringing them into the team, seeing them gel in with the team and just seeing my team evolve in it. And I've seen my team evolve over the last like 12 months from a team that was kind of just thrown together to a team that I've now built. Do you know what I'm saying? And now it's just different, bro. Like every time my team play, win, lose or draw, yeah, like I'm happy with how they perform in terms of stylistically, innit? I like my football a very, very certain particular way, innit? And my team play that. So yeah, man, it's just I kind of just reflecting. It's almost like a reflection of myself, you know?
Yeah, I fully hear that. Nah, again, look, you're involved in Replay Me League. You started off as GB Oranje.
Yeah.
But now you changed. Talk to me about the name change as well, man.
You know what it is, yeah? Like me and my brother basically just came on board, innit? Like, and I was just like, yeah, well, cool. If my brother's gonna be involved, then I need to involve him somehow in it. Obviously, the teams have got my logo on them because it was my team originally. We got the orange because of like the Dutch influence and everything that. So I basically kind of molded the team in my image, really. So the GB thing is something that me and my brother always say all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a thing that I thought, yo, this is something that me and my brother have in common. Something that my brother's known for, and just a way of integrating him into the team, innit? So, like, it was easy for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It was easy for me.
Yeah. And what's your brother's involvement in the team? Because I'm hearing sometimes he's director of football. Some of the players that he's getting in, got in Mbappe as well. So, what's his involvement?
The thing is with my brother, yeah, it's like, yeah, he brought Mbappe in. You know what I mean? He did bring Mbappe in, and it was a mad one because he knows what I'm like. He even said it. He's like, oh, my brother don't respect my opinion on football and that. He said it, and it's not that I don't. and it's not. No, that's what my brother said to like about me, innit? Like he said, I know. He said he knows that I don't respect his opinion on football, which isn't true. Do you know what I'm saying? It isn't true at all. But we don't look at football the same way, innit? You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, like, he brought Mbappe to me. He was like, brother, I know, yeah, because he knows that if he brought me a footballer, normally I might just say, nah, allow it. I'm good, innit? Yeah, but my brother was like, bro, I got a player, whatever. I was like, listen, yeah, cool, innit? If you got any footage of him. Because I won't just take a player just on his word. You know them one. But I wouldn't take it on anyone's word. You know them one. That's how I am. I'm so particular with my football that my brother thought like, right, like he don't respect my opinion or that. No, bro, I don't respect anyone's opinion when it comes to them giving me players above mine, because I know I'm very, very rigid in how I like my players to play, what attributes I need them to have. Like, I'm not flexible with that. You know what I mean? If you're not good on the ball, you can't play for me. I don't care how good you are, how athletic you are, how quick you are. None of that matters. You won't get into my team, innit? So sometimes you get people saying, oh, yeah, I got this really good player. He's quick. I'm like, yeah, so what? So is Amazon. You know them. It's just like, bro, man could get same day delivery on Amazon. You know what I mean? Like Amazon.
A player to Amazon, man.
Bro, just because something's quick, yeah, that don't mean he can get a game for me, bro. You know that doesn't make no sense to me, bro. So when man are like, oh yeah, he's quick, I'll be like, yeah, so what? You know what I mean? If I pass him the ball, is he gonna be able to control it, bring other players in? Can he finish? How many chances does he need to score? If it's too many, he's not gonna play for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So all this, oh yeah, he's quick. So what? You know what I mean? So what other people rate in footballers are different. With Mbappe, and my brother's like, listen, I've seen this youth play and that, and he said, oh, it's at a five-a-side tournament. I said straight away, I was like, bro, I don't care about five-a-side, innit? Like, I know loads of wavy five-a-side ballers can't play 11-a-side. So, do you know what I'm saying? I've got loads of players. I've got players that I had in my squad that are good five-a-side players, but in 11-a-side, they're not giving me what I want. So they've been dropped from the squad, or they're not in the squad anymore at all. Like, they've been removed. So with Mbappe, like, my brother was like, oh, cool, this is his account and that. Saw one video. After like 5 seconds, I was like, yeah, bring him. You know, like that. That was it. That was it, bro. That's all it was, bro. That's all it was, fam. And it's because, brother, I could see a baller in it. I don't need to watch the whole compilation. I saw one goal he scored. I was like, bring him in it. Yeah. Straight away, I just seen it. He just rolled a brer. Do you know what I mean? I see man's finishing both feet and that. I was like, yeah. You could play for man, innit? You know what I mean? He's a cold baller. But the funny thing is, yeah, that's it. That's who he's brought in, yeah. And my brother's got 100% record on the players that he's brought for me, because it's just Mbappe.
I mean, look, 100% record is 100% record.
Exactly, but the squad's closed now. You know what I'm saying? Man's not looking for players anyway. I wasn't looking for players when Mbappe came in, but he was that good. I had to take him, and he went straight into the squad. Yeah. Straight in. But you know what I'm saying? Like the door's not open anymore. Like, I've got a squad of 25 players or something like that. Can only bring 16 on a match day. So it's already tense. You know what I mean? There's players that have played probably, I'd say 90% of the games for me that might find themselves not in the squad. And it has happened. There's been players that have started every game for me or been in every match day squad for the last 12 months that find themselves not in the squad at the start of the league because we've got more competition and the team's evolved now. The team's younger, a lot younger. You know what I mean? Like, when I first started, I was bringing in people that I knew that were in and around my age group, either in same academies as me or whatever. So like the team was like the average age of the team, I'd say, was probably around 27 to like 30. And now we've got loads of players that are teenagers and like early 20s, like university. Like Khalifa is at uni. Do you know what I mean? Khalifa, Bilal, Andre, all these guys are under 23.
Young bucks. They got time on their side, innit?
Yeah, under 23. I've got at least 8 or 9 under 23s. Do you know what I mean? In my squad of 16, bro. Like, and at the beginning, it wasn't that. So now the older boys, a lot of the time that happened because the older boys, when you get to a certain age, bro, the little injuries start coming through.
Yeah, they was.
You know what I mean? Or I can't get a babysitter.
ain't doing what they should be doing.
Bruv, the injuries start coming, can't get a babysitter, all these little things, do you know what I mean, start happening. But the young G's are always available to play because they got no responsibilities. So they're always fit, they're always ready, and then they start to edge you out because when they're playing well, you keep the shirt. That's how I manage my team. If you're playing well, you keep the shirt. So now I've got players that have played most of the games for me now. I can't justify dropping these young boys because they're playing too well.
And they're hungry as well. They want it. They want it. That's the thing as well. So
it's not just a Saturday or a Sunday for them. Like some of these guys still have aspirations of playing at a higher level because they're of that age that they can still make it. Do you know what I'm saying? And they also know that the publicity that they get from playing for my team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I had them man on the news.
Yeah, I see that, man. Look at you guys making the news and that, yeah?
Yeah, on the news the other day. Like I was recording with Channel 4 yesterday, and I'm gonna bring them down to the game either next week or the week up. No, either the first or second week of December. Channel 4 is gonna be at the game filming some stuff as well. So they know the publicity that they get playing for me, yeah. There's going to be footage of games. There's going to be exposure. There's going to be all these things. So these men are hungry, bro. You know what I mean? And they're of that YouTube generation where man have got one picture in my kit and their Twitter's blowing up saying, right, you play for Rance's team and that. Like, man, that they ain't even really pushing it like that. So these kids, it means more than just football to them. So they're hungry, bro. Can't drop these players right now. Do you know what I mean? So the older players, bro, there's going to be a lot of disappointed ones, man.
It happens, man. I mean, look, before we get any further, we're going to get into some of the games. So there's been 3 league games played so far, 1 cup, but we're going to talk about the league game. So we're going to start from week 1. So here we go.
Go on, Ariane. Oi! Come on, G. Come on, go on. What a belly, blood. Yeah, you might want to be putting cameras in my face. Put a camera in my face now. Jeez, blood. Yeah? That's a reply. That's a receipt, fam. We're coming back, blood. Oi! Come on, G. Come on, go on.
There you go. Here we go. Talk to me about that. Talk about the big man.
What's that?
Talk to me about the big man up top, man.
Ariane's the best striker in the league. I already said it, man. Like on the show, he's different, innit? He's different, and that's the thing. I've known Ariane since college days, and at college he used to play centre mid. That's the mad thing. He used to play centre mid. He used to be centre mid, bro. Like, but as you get older, you can't do the doggies like you used to do. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's got amazing feet, bro. Like people see him and they think, oh yeah, he's just a big man, yeah. And he just bounces it off. But bro, he can dribble, he can bring the ball down, he can protect the ball. Because he used to be a central midfielder, you've got to know what's around you playing in there. So as a young buck, he was in the centre mid controlling games. Now he's older, you can run a bit less playing up front, but he's still got the brain speed of a midfielder. So he links play well. He's got a few assists as well. Do you know what I mean? And he scores goals, top scorer in the league. So I think he's got 4 or 5. Like the guy is ridiculous, isn't it? So Al is kind of, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, the way my team plays, yeah, from the beginning had been built around having him. Yeah. Because he's a specialist striker. Like you don't see strikers like that even in professional football, let alone at this level, that can kind of bring players in, hold the ball, but have pace as well to kind of go in behind. So, like, yeah, he's just a special talent, bro. Special talent.
No, for real, he is indeed, man. And obviously, that was the game against Prospects. You didn't win that one, but again, we're going to week 2 where things started to change around. Let's take a look at week 2.
5 goals in the second half in there for us if we do the thing properly.
Make sure we don't concede.
Exactly, don't concede because their heads. Yeah. I said it. After they concede 1, their heads will drop. After second, their heads have dropped. You can see the confidence isn't there when they're.
There you go, man.
Madness.
Week two, Battle of the Bibs, yeah?
Yeah.
Battle of the
Yeah.
Bibs.
It's light work. I'm looking forward to the return as well. I'm looking forward to the return.
I think it needs to be had because obviously you came in to do commentary duties or punditry duties, so to say. And they heard the words that obviously you were saying, the Battle of the Bibs and all the rest of it. So
I'm looking forward to the return leg as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I know they brought in more players after that humbling, and they'll fancy their chances in the second leg. Do you know what I mean? So our man's looking to make it more of the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I fancy my team's chances against everyone in this league. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone in this league.
Nah, for real, bro. Let's take a look at week 3 now. Let's take a look at this one.
There you go. Gang business. Look at that goal. Look at that strike. Gang business. Yeah.
If we keep a clean sheet from the get-go, we win the game. We're 1-0 up. We're experienced players, bro. We are experienced players. Anthony, you need to open your mouth more, bruv, and communicate.
We need fucking goals, innit?
Man need goals. Man need
in the final third. It's neat, but it's not clinical. Man need to get incisive with our passing. The final ball's always overhit. That's the reason why we're not 5-6 up. Because if we got the second goal before they got the equaliser, we'd be 4-0 up. Come on, go out.
Gang business. You man thought it was over, yeah?
You made me panic when you messaged earlier. I was like, did it straight? Keep working,
It's my man! Come here. My fucking brother! Hey, Andre, what about that? Where's that? Where's Khalifa, blood? Where's Khalifa business? Come. Yeah, man. Lick more, ref. Lick more, ref.
Hey, your brother has me howling on the sidelines. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like,
yeah, he's good value, man. He's good value, bro.
Nah, I tell you about it, man. Like, talk to me about those last couple of games. So that last one was against.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So the first one, Ariane on the assist, bro, ball across the Bills. That's what I mean. He don't just score goals, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, held it up, played it across the Bills, and then Ariane bagged 2 in the last game as well. It's a madness, bro. Khalifa, for me, that's goal of the month. I don't care. Like, injury time, put 2 men on the floor, rounded the keeper, bro. Like, if that's goal of the month, bro, like, no one, bro, to have that coolness, that ice in your veins, at a time like that, where we need the goal, we're drawing, we're by far the better team in the game, and somehow find ourselves conceding sloppy goals, and to have the character and to have the composure to do that, at the end of the game, bro, that's the best game. Not only is that the best goal, but it was the most important one as well. It was crucial, bro. You know what I mean? It was a match winner. The last kick of the game, bro. Like, that's got to be goal of there. But bro, there was some good goals, great football. The only thing about the highlights is you don't get to see the build-up, man. My team plays some good stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So that, bro, I'm very happy with that. 2 wins. 10 goals in 2 games. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? I don't know what team scored more goals than us.
Well, funny you say that. We just get the table up. So again, you guys are second at the moment. Obviously, look at the goal difference there. You got +3. Man has got +7. Then obviously got Deadball behind you. Relentless.
They've got +7 because we got an absolute hiding though.
Yeah.
In the first game because we absolutely didn't show up, and obviously, like, I'm not trying to make excuses, but you know what I'm saying, like, my team, you saw the team that I put out in the second game compared to the first game.
Different.
Do you know what I mean? My goal scorers weren't even on the bench in the first game. Do you see what I mean? So it's one of them ones. It was a mixture of injuries, fitness, and stuff like that. Why I had to choose the team I chose. You know what I'm saying? But in the return leg against Prospects, man's looking to definitely get redemption for that and give them an absolute beating. So it's just one of those ones, bro.
Got an early question in here from SFN FC. Shout out to you guys saying thoughts on DTFT.
I don't know anything about them. Like, I don't think about them because they're not in our league. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not in our league. They've got a lot of new players compared to when we played them as the United stand, and also I've got loads of new players since I played him. So I don't have any thoughts. I don't know how good they are. I've heard they're decent. They're in a decent, but they're not in a decent league. They're in a league that they're way too good to be in. But obviously, when you start in Grassroots, you have to start from the bottom. So they're smashing teams in their league at the moment, which they should, because they got some good young players in there. But bro, like, I respect what they're doing over there. You know them, as I respect what they're doing over there. I would love to do something similar with my team along the line, but they're further along in the process than I am. Do you know what I mean? They've got a proper setup there. As far as I know, they've got like coaches, they train, do all the brother. I do this all on my own pretty much. My brother's only come in recently. So I was the one taking the training, cleaning the kits, getting everything, bro. I did everything on my own. We didn't have a club secretary like all these other clubs. Like, it was a one-man show, innit? So I respect what they're doing over there, bro.
That's proper Grassroots, man. Sometimes you've got to do it all by yourself. But is there any other teams that you might look outside of the league that you want to play? Any other bits? No?
Bro, honestly, I don't care about them. Like, this is how I am in life, bro. Like, I'm very, very, like, tunnel vision, innit? Like, I just worry about my thing. That's just what it is. I was the same when I had my boxing match. Like, man are like, oh yeah, like, have you seen footage of your opponent? And I'm just like, bro, I just need to worry about my thing. I just need to make sure that I'm fit and that I don't mess up with what I'm eating, make sure that I train hard, and then whatever happens on the night will happen on the night. Take care of your own business. You know them ones. Same with my team. If I've got the best possible players I can have, my team's playing good football, whatever, I'm not worried about other teams, bro. Like, I'm just trying to build my team. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not in a race with anyone. So I don't look at any other people, bro. Like, that's just it. The only time I might be seeing what you're doing is if you're a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's it. Other than that, I don't care what you're doing. Same with YouTube. If you're not a friend of mine or someone that I know directly, I probably don't watch your stuff. And it's not on a disrespecting. It's just that I ain't got many hours in the day. So I'm gonna spend those hours doing my thing and then supporting the people that I know. That comes first. You know what I'm saying? So whatever strangers are doing, that's their business.
Nah, fully makes sense, bro. Got another question that's come in for you. Said, what have you learned about management that you didn't know before? That's a good question as it goes. Shout out Akbar as well.
The one, I wouldn't say I didn't know it before, but bruv, everyone says, oh yeah, I want to have a football team. No, you don't. Bruv, you just like the idea of it, bruv. I promise you. When you have to wash football kits, every week, when you have to be telling people that are your friends, outside of football, that I'm not picking you in the squad. When you've picked a squad and then you've got man pulling out the match day squad on the day, you know what I mean? And then you've got, bravo, the night before, you've got 11 men because man are pulling out. Like, one time I had like 6 players pull out of a squad, even though it was a friendly, I had 6 players pull out of a squad, literally, I think between the night before and on the day. I think 3 pulled out the night before, and then on the day, 3 pulled out. Like, one of them calf like broke down or whatever. One couldn't get a babysitter. All these other things, you know, them ones like in amateur football. All these things flipping happen, bro, and it's so frustrating. It's just like the equivalent for me would be like, I love going to parties, but I hate throwing them.
Yeah.
You know them ones. I love to go to a wavy party, bro, but don't come in my house and spill drink on my rug, fam. You know, you know, like that. Or you're in the yard, and when you're at your own party, you're so worried about everyone else having fun that you don't even enjoy it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like that. You just don't even enjoy it, bro, because it's like, rah, are you cool? Are you cool? Are you cool? Like, nah, but when you go to someone else's party, you don't care if anyone else is having fun. You just got to worry about yourself.
Yeah, you let your hair down, do whatever you want and all the rest of it. But when it's your responsibility, it's a different thing altogether. Like you said, washing the kits, making sure everyone's ready to get the game time, collecting subs and all the money and stuff.
Yeah.
Making sure people get there on time. All that sort of stuff. That
Exactly. Collecting the money, another thing. I get my captain to collect the money. I don't do it because I'm not walking around and collecting money from my players. You know you should have it. You know them ones there. Like, give it to the skipper. When you arrive, give the money to the skipper, then he gives it to me. You know them ones. Like, I'm not your babysitter. I shouldn't have to be running after you saying, oh, you got the money, you got this. And then I'm picking the team, I'm sorting out this, sorting out that. Bro, I can't do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I fully hear that, man. Sometimes it's, you got to kind of share the workload. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Otherwise, then everyone's just coming to you and just think they can rock up and play 90 minutes and that's it. No, it takes more than just putting a team out there to actually have a club. Like, there's so many things.
Bro, you got to organize a home ground, organize a pitch. These things are not easy, especially in grassroots football. It's so hard to get a pitch, bro.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get a pitch, yeah, that's consistently, to get a decent pitch as well, because I'm not playing on a crappy park pitch. That's the good thing I like playing grassroots, but not playing like in the AFA league and that, because some of them parts, I'm not playing on Clapham Common, bruv. You know them ones. Like, as a big man, yeah, if I'm paying to play football, I don't want to play on that pitch. You know them ones. And it sounds a bit precious and that, but bro, man never left from playing high level football, yeah, where man were playing on nice grass pitches and that, to go play on some potato patch, blood. I'm not doing it. And also the style of football that I like my teams to play are not conducive to playing on crap pitches like that. Do you know what I mean?
Especially this time of year as well. When you're starting seeing like pitches cut up and all the rest of it on a November, December morning, you're like, nah, I don't fancy that.
It ruins the spectacle. The reason why my team can play the football that they play is because of the surface we play on. You know what I mean? Because naturally, when you play on a rubbish pitch, the football gets rubbish. Players start hoofing it because they don't trust the touch anymore. They don't trust the bounce anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? The centre-backs don't want to step out from the back because the ball could bobble over their foot, or they could go to dribble it and something could happen, bro. And then you start just hoofing it and the game becomes ugly. Then I stop enjoying it.
That's it. No,
you know what I mean?
Pure fact, man. I mean, look, SFN agrees as well. Said everyone likes the idea of having a team, but no one wants to put that work in. It's for real.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Like, nobody wants to put that work in, my guy. That's just how it is. And it'll always be like that. Everyone just likes the idea of it. So for me, like, the things I've learned is that it's very time consuming. And especially if you want to go to the next level and do the whole grassroots thing, do the proper thing with a caretaker, like club secretary, all these other things, bro, like, you need like a team around you, innit? And I don't have that around me at the moment. So because of that, I'm happy to take it slowly and yeah, man, and just do that.
Got another question coming in from Stay Dench. What's your background in football? That's a good question, actually, bro. What is your background? Playing, coaching?
Bruv, like, I don't have much coaching. The thing is, yeah, like, I played football from a young age, innit? A very young age. So, like, when I was at school, like, I played for Brent because I'm from Harlesden. Played for Brent, played for all my school teams. Got picked up by Brentford when I think I would have been about 6 or 7. Do you know what I mean? And then after that, Fulham. And then after that, like, I traveled about, bro, like, playing football, to be honest, like, outside of the UK. So I was in Ireland for a little bit. Then I was in America for a little bit. Then I was in Sweden for a little bit. So, like, I came back to the UK in 2013. So in 2012, when the the Olympics was on here, I wasn't even in the country. I was in Sweden. So it's one of them ones where, so like, I've played full time before, and then I never played semi-pro here because I feel like the drop off in quality between semi-pro and pro football is massive. Yeah. You know, it's so big, and the pitches as well. You know what I mean? And when I say the drop off, I don't even mean in the quality of the players, because there's loads of players that play semi-pro, or non-league that could easily play in the championship or even in the Prem.
Yeah.
You know them ones, ability-wise. But in terms of the standard, in terms of the style of play, you know what I mean? I'm someone who is quite technical. I like to get on the ball, like do nice things and that, bro. When you're playing on crap pitches and you're playing semi-pro and that, a man are hoofing the ball to you. Like, I used to play up front. I'm only 5'10", and I remember when I came back from Sweden, like, I had like sciatica and that my back still gives me problems to this day. That's why I don't play no more. Like, that's why I manage my team, because I'm young enough to play on my team. There's older players than me on my team. Do you know what I'm saying? But
would we ever see, you make an appearance? Because you don't come across as an older guy.
No. I could play, but my body's not what it was, innit? Like, and I made a conscious decision, because of when I do play, it takes me so long to recover, and it just messes up my whole mood and that. So I was like, I'm not gonna play no more. Like, I still get involved in like the 2-touch and that, I can still play that, but I'm not gonna play the match. And then I came back, and then I got told, like, one of the coaches that I was chatting to, he knew someone like in like at Billericay town, and one was at Billericay and one was at another one in Essex or something, and they're like Conference South or something. I played 2 friendlies. I played one for Billericay, which I scored in and got an assist, and then I played another game for one of them. I don't know, one of them, something, I think it was something Essex or something. I don't know, bruv. Like, they played, I can't remember what they're called now, but they were both like out in Essex. Man, I had to get that long overground from flipping Liverpool Street, you know them one.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruv. And bro, in both of those games, as a striker, I like to come short, like in the pocket, and get it to feet. And the right back just kept hoofing it over my head, bro.
Go run for it, mate. Go run for it.
And they were expecting me to chase the ball, bruv. And after the 3rd time I came short and he clipped it over my head, I said, the next one, I'm not running. Right, you know them one. And that's when I said, I'm not even gonna chase it, because you know what it is in this country, they want you to chase it, just so it looks like you're trying, innit?
Yeah. I'm
just like, bro, that was a crap pass. I'm not chasing it. You know them ones. And I'm the kind of guy, I don't stay on the last man. I will pull into the pocket and I will show. Now I'm saying, and when you're in Sweden, they'll fizz it into your feet. Bam. And then you can just pop it off and then go again and that. I'm pulling into the pocket now, and the guy's clipping it into the channel every time, the right back. And I'm like, bruv, get your head up, and you can see there's a big hole in midfield. Just slide it into my feet. That's what you need to do. 3rd time he popped it into the channel, I said, fuck this, bro. Swear down. Scored in that game.
Oh, you scored a goal. You still back?
Never went back. Swear down, bro. Listen, I've done it, bro. Like, I even went to Scotland as well. Like, I went to Kilmarnock, like, on trial. Bagged in the trial match as well. Played against East Fife.
Yeah.
Never been kicked around so much in my life. Like, back to goal. Every time I got the ball into feet, centre back just came through me every time. Yeah. Bagged in that as well. I thought, nah, I hate this. It was raining. It was cold. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, this is...
Were you Rants N Bants at this stage, or were you just...
No. This was... I wasn't doing none of that. I only started doing Rants N Bants 4 years ago.
Yeah.
In 2016, I started Rants N Bants, bro. Like, only in 2016. So these times, I'm still a kid,
Yeah.
Like, no beard, no nothing. Man don't look like this now. You know them ones. Just fresh face and that. Going Scotland, getting kicked all over the place. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
I bagged in that game, and I remember everything about it, bro. I was like, this is not for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, stylistically, the drop-off is a mad thing. And this is why I say there's a lot of players that look super, super wavy. 5-a-side, 7-a-side. But you see, when you put them on an 11-a-side pitch, it's not the same football, bro. It's not. I love a 7-a-side. All my boys that will know me, 7-a-side, bro. I'm nutmegging everyone, twisting everyone up, scoring bare goals. And in 11-a-side, I never enjoyed it, bro. You know them, I never enjoyed 11-a-side. The pitch is too big. And because the pitch is too big, crap players, just ruin the game for you. You know them ones. When it's a five-a-side, if I'm playing with 3 men that are rubbish, I can drop deep and pick it up off the goalkeeper and kind of make things happen.
Yeah.
When you're on an 11-a-side pitch and you're playing with 8 men that want to hoof it,
forget about it, man.
You can't impact the game. You'll just be a striker. You'll finish the game with 12 touches of the ball and you've ran around for 90 minutes. You're knackered.
Your heat map looks crazy, bro.
And I hate that, bro. I hate that. Like, I don't enjoy that.
In this country, like, the mentality, especially in grassroots, is always just to go do it long, the rest of it, chase after it.
And don't get me wrong, yeah? There's a time and there's a place for Route 1 football, innit?
Yeah.
Because even with my teams, I don't mind them going direct sometimes, yeah. But the way we go direct is because we've got someone like Ariane, yeah, that can hold the ball and link it. It's like a Giroud thing where he can hold it up, play it off. So it's not Route 1 into the channels, quick striker chases it and then tries to do it on his own. Sometimes if a team wants to press us, I'll be like, bro, you can go directly into out. Even if it's not an aerial ball and it's into his feet, you can go directly because he can bounce it off and then we can build from the front, innit? There's nothing wrong with building from the front, but percentage football, hitting it into the channels and then, oh, you know what? Let's turn them around and pin them in from the throw in and that. Forget that, man. And that's the mentality here.
Hit and hope football. That's what I call it, man. Just hit and hope.
Yeah.
Percentages. They're just like hoping for the best, hoping for someone to mess up, hoping for like all the. It doesn't work. Right? It works sometimes, but again, it's almost like you're hoping on luck, rather than playing with ability. If you play,
but that's it. Like I feel like I was born in the wrong era, bruv. In the wrong era for football, blood. In a sense that as a player, even though physically, I could have never got to the top level because way too many injuries. My body wasn't built for it, bro. Like to be a Premier League player, yeah. The fitness you need to have. Forget the ability, because there's loads of players in the Prem that don't have that much ability compared to players in the lower leagues and stuff like that. But bruv, your fitness, your availability to be picked. Do you know what I mean? These guys all are doing 10K a game. Like these guys are all playing at high tempo. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have the body for it, it doesn't matter how much ability you got. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they try and play more football now. They try and play more football now. Like you see in the academies, they try and play now. They try and play it out from the back. And play out from the back didn't exist when I was growing up. When I was growing up as a kid, you was in year 5 playing a school game in adult goals, blood.
Talk to it, yeah.
I was scoring from the halfway line, bro.
It still happens to this day, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's that awkward age gap. I think it's between school days, like 11 to 14, round about that time, where they're playing in full-size goals, or kids are like playing in like pretty much full-size nets, and it does not make sense. Playing the small 7-a-side goals, it makes more sense. On
the continent and everywhere else, they play in the small goals, innit? Here, got man playing in big goals, big man goals in the park and that. I could be playing centre midfield, yeah. I'm stepping out, looking up, shooting.
Pop, that's it.
Bruv, shooting, because I always had a powerful shot when I was younger. And I always used to take free kicks and that, bruv. Even because I started playing in central midfield because, again, yeah, because English football was so direct, yeah, I didn't want to play up front because I'm like, I'm not chasing these balls. Like, rather, I'll stay in midfield where you can get a lot of the ball and get on it. You know what I mean? Because I like to pass, I like to receive it, I like to dribble, I like to be involved in the game. And all of the actions always in the midfield. So I was like, I want to be in the mixer, innit? You know them, man. But as I got older and the game started to change a little bit, I was like, yeah, I can go. I moved. I was 17 when I moved into like the striker role, like the number 10, innit? Before I just played centre mid. Like, and I wasn't a centre mid that had an engine to get up and down. I was just centre mid. I'd get on the ball and just move it. You know them ones. I never used to play box to box. I didn't have a box to box engine, bro. Like I've got sprinting genes, like. Do you know what I mean? Man ain't got these Kenyan box to box like I ain't got it. You know,
shout out to the Kenyans, but
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like my physique is quite like muscular. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not built to be doing this that either way thing. So I'll go up front, yeah. So I don't have to run as much. And then when I played in the 10, I played like with a midfielder's brain, yeah, but like up front. That's why I used to kind of like Dennis Bergkamp. I used to like Eric Cantona because I used to play up front like that. Like I wasn't prolific, but I always scored goals.
Yeah.
But I never had pace. Like
no Thierry Henry pace or
No.
anything like that. Nah,
like in England, if you don't have pace as a striker, again, you're
done.
struggling because
Yeah,
they got the big guy lump it up to him, he flicks it on, then you got to chase it.
nah.
And because I never had the pace, that's why I was like, bruv, I'm getting out of this country to go play football because if I don't, I'm always going to be complaining.
Nah, for real. What about the coaching thing? Like, are you gonna take the coaching thing serious, or is it just because obviously you're part of this league? Like, obviously you got a talented group of people. Like, do you really see yourself going forward with it, or is it just something extra?
Bruv, the coaching, I love it because I get to build a team in my own image. Do you know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I mean? But would I do it like professionally? No way, bruv. Like the coaching budgets are too expensive, bro. It's like 10 bags here to get UEFAs. I've got my FA coaching already, but the UEFA's like 10 bags. Know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I'm not guaranteed a job as a black man. So what's the point? You know that one. So what's man gonna do that? I mean, a lot of these ex-pros, like the clubs pay for their badges. I'm gonna pay for my own badges and not get a job.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, no way, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so there's no way. So I'm enjoying doing my own thing. I get to build it, do it in my own image, and then we'll see where it goes. Do you know what I mean? I could definitely coach at a good level, man. Do you know what I mean? I could definitely coach at a good level. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones where we just have to see. And plus, I don't have that much time, do I? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But then, again, this is where you get people in. But I suppose the last thing that I want to ask is like, what's the future going forward? Like, what would you want to do with the team? Is it sort of down the #DTFC route where they're going into non-league, or do you find a team to help you, assist you? Where do you want to see yourself going with this team?
I don't really know about that because, to be honest, like I got a big profile and it's growing. My brother's got a big profile and it's growing, and I do a lot of charity work in the area. Like I do a lot of stuff with the council. Do you know what I mean? We're doing a lot of things with Grassroots. It's not just a football thing. Do you know what I mean? The thing I was doing with Channel 4 is about like police stop and search and that in the hood and stuff. Like I've been doing stuff. So because of that, the awareness and like the stuff that I'm doing on a grassroots level and that, like the football ties in nicely with that. I've got kids from all these estates, Brixton, Stonebridge, Harlesden, Church Road, all playing for me. Yeah. You know them ones. Guys from ends that man are beefing and killing each other in these ends, and they're all playing football together. Like there's power in that. You know them ones. So I don't have to be playing non-league. I don't have to be doing all these other things, bro. Like my team can still, I can still play friendlies against all these guys if I want. I don't have to, you know what I mean? I could play friendlies with these guys in stadiums, sell out stadiums, and not play in these leagues. Do you see what I'm saying? So like I don't have to be in the league. So yeah, there's no immediate pressure for me to play in these leagues. I can still play against these lot because it's a profile thing.
Yeah, I think that's the way it's heading by the looks of it. Like it seems like the power has now been taken out of these, leagues that might have been there 40, 50 years, where all of these teams are emerging now. And imagine if everyone got together and said, you know what, we can do it on our own platform, make our own income from it or whatnot.
But that's it.
And do it for a different cause rather than just doing it just for the sake of, Sunday league football. So
but this is it. Before COVID, like me and DT already spoke anyway, and we was gonna do an exhibition game, and and same with AFTV, we're gonna do an exhibition game and just rent out stadiums, which you can do. Do you know what I mean? All these guys rent out stadiums, like you see these little exhibition games at Old Trafford with like influencers and that at Watford's ground and all that. We could easily get Luton Town Stadium. Like I actually had it pinned in the diary. Do you know what I'm saying? Pay for the stadium. My team and AFTV easily pack out a 10,000 seater stadium, bro. Easy. You know what I'm saying? AFTV got over 1 million subs on their own.
There you go. And
you
again,
see what?
Imagine that, like going there, filling out what? Luton Town, League 1, League 2?
Yeah, Championship now, Luton.
Is it Championship? Oh, shit.
Yeah, 10,000 seater, bro.
Mad.
You see what I'm saying? That is, bruv, like, man don't actually understand. Like, they don't understand. Like, even when I had my boxing match, it was at the O2 Indigo, 3,000 capacity, sold out. You know them ones, 3,000. And
So-
man didn't even really promote it that much. It was we only got promoted it for like six weeks. You see what I'm saying? To pack out a 3,000 seater stadium and everyone was there, bro. Like in the arena, from like the rappers, like Big Nasty was there, like bare people were there. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where if we did the football thing, same with my team and DT's team, we could easily get like a 5,000 seater, pack that out.
Oh.
You know, them ones there. So like we don't have to be in these leagues, bro. Like the profile of our clubs, because of the profile of us, enable us to do these things. I've already got friendly games patterned in Sweden and in Amsterdam as well, bruv. So I got one in Stockholm and one in Amsterdam that I'm gonna do once this COVID thing's done as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna travel with my team, play friendlies like around Europe where I've got contacts and I know people. You get me? And just do other things. So I don't need to be in a league, bro. I'm happy to do the YouTube football and then play exhibition games here and there. Like it's more than enough for me.
I know Expressions will be happy to go to Amsterdam for sure.
Trust me, bro. Man, spiritual home and that, bro. You know, like that.
No, I know that for sure. Listen, bro, thank you very much for your time, bro. I know you're a busy man, so I know you probably got a couple more live streams linked up. But
yeah, I've got like three more today, bro.
3 more, Lord have mercy. Okay, this guy, see, hardest working guy on YouTube, man. Check him out. Already, man. Rants N Bants, man. Again, thank you, bro. And I look forward to seeing you again. Obviously, when we're on the sidelines and
come on,
probably shoving the camera in your face and your brother's face, guys in advance. But it is what it is, man. You guys are box office, isn't it? So
big up, man.
Take care of yourself, yeah.